Shamika and John have had many issues throughout their 14-year relationship. He checks her body for signs of cheating, questions their sons about her whereabouts daily, and John even admitted to having oral sex with one of Shamika's family members. But today, Shamika needs to know if this encounter with her family member was consensual or sexual assault. Take a look.
I've been with John since 2005. I get accused of cheating on a daily basis. I saw my son lie to his own dad, telling him that there was a man in the house, that I was in the bed with him. It breaks me down, it hurts. So from that point on, I knew that John was gonna always believe what my was telling him. He checks me before I leave. He checks to see what kind of panties I have on. Sometimes he even would touch me down there. It's got to the point to where I had to leave the house a couple of times because I just couldn't take it no more. He's been in a really dark place. I've seen him get really mad, aggressive, violent towards me. He won't take a test on cheating, but he's being accused of forcing a family member to give him oral sex. He needs to clear his name because if he did this to a family member, at that point, I really don't know what I'm gonna do because I wanna believe him, but at the same time, I don't know if it's the truth. Through all this, because of all the accusing of him thinking I've been cheating and messing around with other people, he doesn't know if my 4-year-old and 2-year-old is his. All I can really do is shake my head because it's like, I know I've been so good to this man, I've been faithful to this man. I finally reached my breaking point. I got tired of him putting his hands on me. I got tired of the accusing. I got tired of him asking our children questions. I got tired of him having the kids watch my every move. I feel like I deserve a lot better. I just want to move forward with our life and make it better from here on out.
I've been with this woman 14 plus years. I love her. I'm in love with her to this day. And, you know, we both had some rocks in the road where we messed around, cheating on each other. When we found out she was pregnant with our first child, man, I was so happy. I was ecstatic. You know, I moved her in with me, and things were just great. We just went to the next level. And, you know, towards my oldest son got a little older, she started playing this virtual dating game. And it's a very sexual game. So on this game, she started having more sex on the game and less sex at home. Put a lot of doubts in me.
Do you think she cheats in real life?
Yes, I believe she cheats in real life. And I got that feeling because my son, he told me, he's like, Mommy has people at the house when you're at work. When you come home early for break, the guy was upstairs, and another time the guy
comes and says this to you?
Oh, yeah.
Without you asking?
Without me asking him. You know, he's very bright for his age. And I came home from lunch one day, and he kept looking at me funny, and I never knew why. And he was telling me that the guy was in the front porch. And, you know, we don't use the front porch. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy, you know. That could have turned out bad, you know. But on me, because I don't know he's in there.
Now, Shamika says that when you come home, you check her body for signs of cheating.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, you know, I smell her, I check her purse. One time,
purse?
Yeah, one time her purse, she had another pair of panties in the purse, and she came home one day with different panties on than when she left. She came home one day smelling like soap also. And she said she was going to a club, and this club we go to, it's a chicken box. I mean, it's hot in there. There's no way possible. There's no way possible you can go to this club and not come out sweating. It's that hot in there. And it just tore me up. You know, I love her, and I love my child, you know.
But you have 3 kids together,
right? I have
right?
3 kids together.
So the first one, you took a DNA test because you weren't sure?
Well, she told me it was a 10% chance that he was somebody else's, and that put her in a totally different light to me because I never knew that. You know, I'm
she
thinking,
was sleeping with anybody else.
Yeah, I thought this was like my angel. You know, I loved her so much and cherished her so much. When I heard that, it put a lot of doubts in me. So I did that DNA test, and it turned out he was mine, and I was happy, and we just kept going along. But you know,
it's been rocky.
It's been rocky.
And now you're here today, and you took a DNA test concerning your 2 youngest children.
Yes, because all 3 of my children are 3 different shades. And I'm not doubting them because I'm all they know, and I love them, and they love me, and I raised them. But my doubts come from her because of the trust issues that we have for one another.
Now, supposedly, one of her family members gave you oral sex.
Yeah.
And the question is whether you forced her to or not.
Yeah. It started off one day we was chilling, and the family member comes over, and everything she asked me was always sexual. Always sexual questions about oral sex, how you do this, what does a man like. Things led to another thing, and you drinking and you partying, and things just happen, and I'm ashamed of it. Yeah. So, you know, a few months go down.
But why does Shamika think that you forced her?
Well, a few months go past, and no one says anything, and then she tells. And a few months later, probably like 6, 7 months later, because Shamika stood by my side, she stopped hanging around her family. She said I forced her, that's not me. That's not my character. I would never force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do.
You want to take a lie detector test?
No, because I fessed up to all my dirt.
But you believe that Shamika is cheating on you?
Oh yeah, you know, she went out one night, didn't come home. She went out drinking with her friends. She didn't come home. She gets upset, argues with me, leaves 2 or 3 days, don't answer my phone calls. You know, and when she calls me, I answer right away.
But is it fair that she took a test, a lie detector test for cheating and you didn't?
No, I don't think it's fair.
Then why didn't she take it?
Well, I told her everything.
Yeah, that's a cop-out though, because if you say, well, I told you everything, maybe you didn't.
Yeah, that's true, but it's not for me.
All right, well, let's meet your woman of 14 years, Shamika.
I always stood by your side. I always been there for you. I mean, I love you. I have never hurt you. I would never hurt you. I just don't understand, like, why you treat me the way you treat me.
You're the one that be gone days at a time. You're the one that don't answer my phone calls. You're the one that stays out. I want us to work. I want to be happy with you. I love you.
No, do you really bring your kids into that?
Yes.
No, I don't ask them. They have told me.
He asks them,
does he ask your
asks
kids?
them, like, who was your mother on the phone with, or who was in the house while I was gone, and just what was your mom doing? Did she, like, if I went upstairs and stuff like that, and it's ridiculous.
Are you cheating on him?
No.
Okay. What if he fails for forcing your family member to have
I gotta go.
Oral sex?
We done.
Like, there's a lot going on in your relationship, and I don't care, you know, John. I think you're a nice guy. I really do. I'm not trying to be hard on you, but I think you're dragging your kids into your relationship, which is never a good idea, especially when they're little. Okay, you shouldn't be doing that.
No, I say.
How do you feel? The fact that you came here today, you took a lie detector test about cheating, but he didn't do it, and he says, well, I told her all my dirt.
I don't believe it. I
don't believe it either.
It makes me feel that he's actually hiding something from me.
He didn't take a lie detector test for cheating on you, but he did take a lie detector test for if he forced your family member to have sex. If he fails, you say that would end the relationship.
If he forced my...
Now, and you also took DNA tests concerning your 2 youngest children. Any chance that anybody else is the father of those 2 children?
No, it's 100% his. There's no possibilities, none of that.
This DNA test for this little boy here, he's your 2-year-old son. Mm-hmm. You took a DNA test, John, and the results are you are the father. All right, John, you took a DNA test, and this is your 4-year-old son. And supposedly this is the informant. Let's find out if he's actually your son.
You got to be blind to not even have a doubt at all. Like, he looks completely like you.
Well, you know why? Because you are the father of the 4-year-old. Shamika came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, since your oldest son was born, have you ever had sexual contact with any other males besides John? You answered no. Since your oldest son was born, have you ever had sexual intercourse with any other males besides John? She answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Shamika told the truth. John took a lie detector test, and we asked him, did you force Shamika's family member to perform oral sex on you? He answered no. Then the results for his lie detector test is that he did not tell the truth.
No, listen to me.
I took your side.
You know, you came here for the truth. You got the truth.
I did.
And now you can get the hell off my stage. Go. If you need to come back, you need more help from us, we'll give it to you. And I hope things work out for you.
Thank you.
All right? Good luck to you.
Thank you.